Yo, what's up? July the 9th. Welcome back. We are live in DF Dub, Tejas. All right. Happy to be back live at the Cut Shaw Studios. My name is Shingy. I'm your host. Don't Tag Me Bro Show. We got a fun one today, I think. It's going to be awesome. JR over there behind the scenes. Mr. Producer, what's up?
Hey guys, what's going on? How y'all doing today?
I think they're good. I hope they're good. So yeah, we out here just trying to do our thing. Uh, Trying to chase dreams, really. The one thing I learned about dreams, especially when I was younger, is you got to be careful who you tell about your dreams. And a lot of time it's like close friends and family. There's always someone who's going to absolutely destroy your dream and make you feel like you're an idiot for even dreaming your dream. And it's very powerful stuff, especially if it's someone you love and respect. Whew. So just be careful who you tell. And half the time you know exactly who not to tell. But yeah, just be careful. Anyway, we got a fascinating show, I think, coming up live in Cut Sharp Studios. My name is Shingy. Your mentality, sorry, I butchered that. Your identity is your mentality. CutSharp.com. Cut Sharp your brand, people. CutSharp.com, CutSharp@gmail.com. CUTT sharp at gmail.com. All right, we're going to talk about a couple of things here. Some of the unintended consequences of the mask policy, which I don't even know if I'm against or support. I just wear the damn thing because they won't let you in anywhere if you don't have it. And then we're going to talk some NBA too, see what's up there. And then my favorite part at the end, we're going to do a little bit of come on, man. Oh, come on, man. So yeah, that's what we got going. We're going to take a little time out. Be right back. All right, we're back. That was our version of station identification. 1.03.03. Welcome. All right, so let's get right to it. I was absolutely mortified and intrigued when this little article came across my desk. It says it's from The Eater, Los Angeles, the city of angels. LA Mexican restaurant closes after claims of customer harassment over mask policy. Hugo's Tacos in Atwater Village, a Studio City, say customers angry after being asked to wear masks have used racist insults and thrown objects and liquids at staff. Wow, that's that's a lot. By the way, what? This is in LA. What happened to LA? It turns out it's anti-mask central now. You know, fireworks central now. After the government clearly said don't do fireworks, the whole city exploded in fireworks. They don't want to wear their masks. Recently, early March, Los Angeles Congressional District 25 special election. They voted in a Republican. Like, LA is like MAGA Central now. Like, what the heck is going on? I thought Los Angeles was progressive and woke and conscientious and worldly. I guess all those people are sprinkled around Texas and DFW, Austin, and Houston. They're all over here now. Now you're left with all the MAGA people that couldn't move. Is that what? I don't even know. Anyway, I got sidetracked there. Let's go back. This here is what I really don't like about the mask policy, especially since police have taken kind of a back seat. I mean, even if they hadn't, you can't really enforce it with police. But the thing I don't like is the people who end up having to deal with angry, I don't want to wear a mask guy are 17, 18-year-old cashiers. They just want a job and make a check. Now suddenly they're bouncers. Now they got to confront, I don't want to wear a mask guy. I'm really disappointed that companies are making their employees do this. What, if you own a business, why can't you just put all the signs up, offer people masks, and you know, if you got a young crew, 3, 4 young, mostly teenage crew, making smoothies and juices or something like that, or tacos, put up the signs, offer masks, and if some guy's belligerent about it, make him his taco and get him out of there. Don't confront him. Like, why are we turning these, mostly, a lot of the time, kids, women, into bouncers? It's just so unfair. They have to deal with the brunt of this. And now this place had to close because it got so crazy. You know, because sometimes young people get a little confrontational if you ask them to. Which leads me to something I came across. Granted, it's from Reddit. But there was a suggestion, why don't stores hire bouncers to enforce the mask policy? First of all, it costs money to hire bouncers. Second of all, I moonlight as the head bouncer at an establishment in Dallas. Let me tell you something. Half my job is to restrain aspiring MMA bouncer guy in the middle of his roid cycle. Those are the last people you want enforcing mask policies at a smoothie shop. That's half my job, is to restrain that guy. Okay, because he's ready to tune people up. I've dealt with people who just, I've dealt with some guys who just want to tune a dude up because they think his girlfriend's hot. And they want to impress her by tuning up her man. Now this guy is going to be a mask enforcement guy? There's no way. I'm an older guy. I'm 40. Recently, I'm trying to talk down the guy just to get him out of the establishment. We're talking, it takes time. Because I'm an older guy. I know I can handle this dude physically. You know, but at my age, if a guy connects just one, I'm going to feel that thing until Christmas. I don't want to deal with it. Tell me why 2 of my guys come, one of them distracts me, and I turn around to talk to him, while the other guy is tuning up the guy I've been talking to. I'm like, hey, we were talking. It's like, nah, boss, that's enough talking. These are the guys you want enforcing masks at the little juicer place? Really? Come on, people. I mean, can we just put up the sign, offer masks, and if there's a guy or gal who just won't do it, get them their smoothie and get them the hell out of there. It's not that hard. Don't turn your employees into bouncers. Calling 911 won't help. They're probably going to be like, just make him his taco and get him out of there. I mean, if we get him to the point where racial slurs, thrown objects, and liquids, that's not safe. That's not cool. This is an unintended consequence of some of these policies. I kind of sort of see what they're trying to do, but at the same time, if your front line of enforcement is cashiers, a lot of them women, a lot of them kids, it's a bad policy. It's not cool. To the extent to where this particular establishment closed 3 stores in LA. We're talking LA. We're not even talking about, some other perceived extremist city somewhere across the South. This is Los Angeles where this is going on. So this pisses me off, especially with the business owners who expect their employees to enforce this nonsense. Your responsibility is to them, not Judge Clay Jenkins and what he wants to do. Screw him. Protect your employees. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Break time again?
Yeah, good stuff.
I love break time. That's when I get to sip on my coffee, I get to stretch, and I get to have a sip of water. Right back. 1.03.03. What's up? Welcome back. We are live. Don't Tag Me Bro Show. My name is Shingy. Yeah, we're back. Thursday. It's getting warmer. That's okay. It's Texas. It's actually not even as warm as it's supposed to be. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about sports coming back. I don't really watch that many. I really only watch football, but I bet everything. And I know you're thinking, how do you bet sports without watching them? But the whole analytics era has made that a lot easier. You can just look at some numbers and figure out who's going to win, pretty much. So, I don't really watch the NBA. I stopped watching the NBA, good Lord, 2011. I think the last time I watched an NBA playoff series, wall to wall, was Dallas and the Miami Heat. So that was it. And it wasn't so much because I was turned off by the NBA necessarily. It was just that time in my life, I was chasing a career. My spouse was chasing a career. We had 2 preteens and 2 toddlers in the house. So I didn't have time to sit around and watch an NBA game on a Wednesday night. And then the funny thing is, when I tried to watch the NBA a few years later, I sat down. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna watch a game. I haven't watched a game in a long time. I think it was a playoff game or something. It was Oklahoma City and Golden State right before the Great Durant defection. So what's that? 2015, 2016 season. And you know what bugged me about that game more than anything? It was the sneakers. You know that sneaker sound? I couldn't get over that. So I don't really watch the NBA that much, but I do bet the NBA a lot. Yes, I am a degenerate gambler, whatever. But I'm concerned with what I saw today. Nashville follows Dallas, pulls out of MLS's back tournament after coronavirus tests. This makes me very concerned. First of all, is the MLS even going to continue? The MLB, the baseball, we got a bunch of players opting out, including the best player in the league, Mike Trout. I don't know if he made a decision yet, but he did intimate that he was going to pull out.
Baseball's in trouble.
Baseball is in trouble. So everyone, like I said, I don't like to make big declarations and pronouncements about the coronavirus, because I really don't know what I'm talking about. But isn't it, if you're in the prime and the peak of your athletic career, especially pro athletes, they don't even exhibit symptoms, right? They just test positive. No, they don't really get sick because they're in premier. They're the fittest people in our society. And I just don't like the message that's being sent when the people in the prime of their athletic abilities, the people in the best shape of all of us in our society, are afraid of coronavirus. I don't like that. I mean, I get that there's some people like Avery Bradley who has a kid with a condition, and he's afraid that he would give him that.
I think he just had a kid, bro.
He did?
I think. I could be
Yeah.
wrong, but I think he's really concerned about
Yeah, and he has another kid, I think a 4-year-old, who has some medical condition that could be deadly if he got coronavirus. But it just really, I don't know, it just strikes a chord in me. This is like, shouldn't the most healthy, in shape people in our society and community be able to figure a way through this without canceling seasons? I don't like that. Call me crazy, by all means. If you think I'm being ridiculous here, by all means, let me know.
It's the blowback. I just think, it just take one person and then it spread.
Right? Yeah, I guess. But yeah, now I'm concerned for the NBA, because the NBA, the structure of the NBA is not like the NFL, where Goodell runs a tight ship. We saw that with the draft, where the media was just coming down on the NFL. Delay, irresponsible, all this stuff. And you really didn't hear much from owners. You didn't really hear much from GMs who may not have liked what was going on, because the NFL is a tight ship. And the way they run it is such that if they decide the NFL season's going on, you're not going to have some team decide, we're not going to play because of the Rona. That's not going to happen. But the NBA, however, which is driven by stars, particularly LeBron, the reason why they're playing is because LeBron wants to play. There's some people like Kyrie who don't want to play. I think Kyrie has an ulterior motive. He wants to dismantle the NBA so he can start his own little league. That's another story. But this is concerning to me, in that, are we at some point, if we see an outbreak in this bubble, is the NBA just going to fold and just stop while I got bets, hanging in the balance? I mean, this already happened today. Now are you going to do this to me again? I mean, come on. What are we doing here? And a lot of these betting houses will just keep your money and be like, apply it to another game. I'm like, what game? There's no games. So I'm really concerned. Like, the NBA, and a lot of their players don't want to play for whatever reason. I can see a couple of teams coming out and saying, we're out. I mean, what's their commissioner going to do? A little old Silver. So yeah, I'm very concerned about this. I don't like the way this is going. You guys are professional soccer players. You got the little Rona, go quarantine and come back, bro. You're like 27, you have 3% body fat, you're healthy, you have no symptoms, get a grip. I mean, come on. I should have put this in the next segment. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
So yeah, this report really bugs me, because I'm ready for sports. I only watch football, but I'm ready to start betting again. I'm ready to start supplementing my income with some degenerate gambling, because it's fun, it's awesome, and sometimes it pays the bills. Sometimes the bills are late when you have a bad week, but a lot of the time it's good. So yeah, there we are. The beginnings of the end. And this Dallas one, doesn't the Dallas soccer team play way out in Frisco?
I believe so.
And the Texas Surge is concentrated in Dallas County, where the city of Dallas is, Harris County, where Houston is, right? And they're like 30 minutes north, so why are they freaking out? I don't understand. I don't like this at all. So anyway, and I will admit, this is selfish in many ways of me to lament that the return of sports leagues is in peril because I want to continue my degenerate gambling habit. I understand. I understand if you see it that way, that I'm being a little self-indulging and selfish here. I get that, but come on, man. I'm gonna take one more break and get, and calm down. I mean, I'll look it, but I'm worked up a little bit here. So yeah, we got one more little segment coming up. We call it Come On, Man. And we'll be right back. Welcome back. We are live, Cut Sharp Productions. We are live in DFW, Texas. I almost said Dallas again. DFW, Texas. We are back, Dallas, Fort Worth. Good day, man. We're having a good time here. Your identity is your mentality. Cut Sharp, your brand. Cutsharp.com. Cutsharp at gmail.com. CUTT sharp at gmail.com. Hit us up. All right. Don't tag me, bro. Show. My name is Shingy. This is our last little situation here. Come on, man. Come on. So, last month or so, there's been this thing about defunding the police. So, I just really want to ask the question. Because some of this stuff is complicated, okay? And I just want to ask the question, okay? CNN Politics, citing violent crime in Atlanta, Georgia governor declares state of emergency and calls up National Guard. New York Times, it's been such a weird year. That's also reflected in the crime stats. What they're saying is, in the last couple of months, murders have gone up 205% from last year in the Big Apple. Chicago, crime wave. Gun violence up. All major cities, it's up. 38 cities, it says, on this thing cited by the New York Times. So yeah, since we're defunding the police because of police brutality, and now violent crime and murders are up, I'll ask you, who do you think is being killed in these violent crimes? A bunch of white folk? No? It's not, is it? It's a bunch of black folk. Gun violence up, we're dying. Because the police have taken a back seat, they're being defanged, and they're not going to deal with it. And who dies? I'm just asking. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Just ask me.
I'm just asking. You tell me. If I'm being crazy, if I have a blind spot here and I'm missing something, by all means, hit me up. I don't know. Come on, man. Really? And here's another one, like I already said. When it comes to Corona, even when I listen to Fauci, I still don't know what I'm talking about because he flip-flops too. So, anyway. I'm not trying to argue for or against anything. I'm just asking a question. Our county judge, Clay Jenkins, is asking for the governor to do another stay-at-home order. I'm like, all right, for the county of Dallas at least. You know how many people live in Dallas County? 2.62 million. You know how many people have died from coronavirus? 426. And if you factor in what Dr. Birx from the White House coronavirus task force, take that with, as you will, especially for those of you who have no faith in the White House. But she said the death toll is inflated by about 25%. So I'm just going to factor in that 25%. It comes down to 320 people in a county of 2.6 million. And we want to do stay-at-home orders again. Come on, man. Really? Come on, man. Like I said, you tell me, does that sound, am I crazy? I mean, because I know I'm crazy, but am I crazy here? I give up. Anyway, that's the show. I'll be back tomorrow. Can't wait. I'll probably flip it and do sports first this time. Because I have a bone to pick, but I got to dig up some more info before. I have a bone to pick with LeBron, but I got to dig up some more stuff before I come after him. Not that he cares, he's LeBron, but you know, whatever. Anyway, thanks for joining. JR, what's up?
What's up?
You good?
Thank you guys for listening and watching in. Continue to have a wonderful day. Keep that positive energy up.
Positive. You must. Hey, can we get a makeup person in here so I can get some powder on my face? Maybe highlight these lashes or something, you know?
Yeah, we need to get you
Know what I
somebody
mean?
in here to
That'd be dope.
touch your nose up.
Yeah.
Get that shine up there.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Oh, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Get that mirror with the little bulbs around it.
Any makeup artists out there, listen to my boy. He needs somebody.
I need somebody.
Touch that chocolate up. You dig?
All right, get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.